Hey everybody, it's Jarrod Albrecht, the yard sale artist here with the Longbox Crusade with a mail call episode. I received some exciting stuff in the mail today, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. I hope you guys are doing okay on this. What is this? Tuesday, following a holiday, a Tuesday afternoon. I hope everybody's, having a good time. All right, so what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about one of my very favorite topics. This is what came in the mail today. Well, we'll get to that. One of my favorite topics, I'm going to switch cameras on you guys, is, there we go, Tomb Raider. And I don't know, maybe about a year ago, I found these Tomb Raider magazines at a comic shop that I do a little bit of work for on the side in Montgomery. I'm a huge Tomb Raider fan, and I hadn't seen them before, but the shop I work for, I sell eBay for them, and they had this in their back storage room, and I said, oh, these are neat. And I said, let me put them on eBay for you and see if we can get anything for them. And then if not, then, I'll make an offer. And you know what? Surprisingly, they're not super collectible. These are very affordable. And I just really enjoyed them. So I ended up buying them from the shop myself. So these are pretty cool. They go about 12 inches by 9 inches. And they're printed in the UK, I do believe. They have a US price, a Canada price, and a UK price. But I notice when I look in them, the ads, you'll see like the telephone number is British format. And like here's another ad, and the pricing format is in British pounds. So I'm confident these are printed in the UK. It probably says somewhere in here, but I think they're super cool. One of my favorite things about them is they basically reprint the comic series from Top Cow in the early 2000s, and you get it in a really big magazine style. So the art is real big. Well, I don't know about real big, like standard comic book size. Forgive the product placement here, but the nearest comic I have handy is my own, Hamilton versus Burr Werewolf Tale. But here's standard comic size. So you get about an extra 1.5 inches, 2 inches out of the art in these. And I think they're really, really cool. I was a big fan of this comic series. I'm a huge fan of the video games. So when I found these in Montgomery, I thought, well, those are pretty cool. And that's why I purchased them. And when I did buy them, I think I got almost all of them. I did a little research after I brought it home, and I'll kind of give you a cover gallery as I'm telling the story. I did a little research as I brought them home to find out, more about them. And what I found out is this is Tomb Raider, the official magazine. It is printed. I see now on the cover, I'll show you guys, where it's printed by Titan, which I do believe is a British printing company. Anyway, I looked into it and I found out that it ran for a total of 9 issues. And I think they have different covers based. I think some of them are video game based. I feel like almost every issue has like 2 covers, like video game based, and one more comic based. I may be wrong about that, but I know there are some that had variations on the cover. But so that's my issue 2. This is my issue 3, 4, 5. I feel like I might have maybe missed one of these when I bought them from the shop in Montgomery, and I found it pretty affordable. Again, these are affordable. If you're a Tomb Raider fan and you like the comics, these official Tomb Raider magazines are definitely for you. And get them before the market on them goes up, because again, each one I think reprints 2 issues of the comic series. And again, it's pretty neat because when you move into the comic series, it gives a recap of what happened. You get the sort of regular size comic book art, and then as the story progresses, you get the larger scale. Now, it doesn't go out to full bleed. You'll notice there is a little bit of margin white on every page, but it's still really pretty, really cool to look at. So anyway, as I was saying, I think you get 2 issues. Yeah, 2 issues per. This one's got some kind of an ad in it too. Per magazine. And this one, actually, the backup story is an Aphrodite 9 story, which was also very popular at the time and had a very similar style to Tomb Raider. So that's pretty neat. And let's see here. Again, you get more ads, and they're all very geared to the British. I really like the centerfold pinups. This is I have a memory of this. This is the cover of issue 2, which I think is a fantastic cover. Anyways, these are great. If you're a Tomb Raider fan, pick these up. We're talking $5, maybe $10 on the secondary market, like on eBay right now. So by all means, strike on them. So what makes this a mail call episode, you may ask, is I had 1 through 8. And in my research, I found out there was 9 issues. And let me tell you something, 9 is hard to find. I looked high and low for 9. I would check eBay for 9. I started to actually believe that 9 did not exist. I could not find anyone selling issue 9. And, that's pretty typical of the last issue of a series, because a lot of times it just gets a smaller print run than the others. So 1 finally popped up. I actually set a eBay alarm so that if someone did list something that had Tomb Raider magazine and 9 in the title, it would pop up and send me an email. And after getting a lot of false flags, I'd get, different things that weren't quite right. I finally got one that popped up, and it was Tomb Raider magazine number 9. At least I really hope that's what's in this box, because that would complete the run. And you know what? It wasn't super expensive. I'll tell you guys right now, truth in advertising, I spent $30 on this. So this was $30. It came all the way from England. I did have to order international. You can see the international tract and all that stuff on there. Let's see. I'm trying to find the best way to open this. In fact, I'm going to pull it off camera for a minute and improve my lighting situation, because I want to open this smart like. Boy, they sealed it right up. Once I find a good place to cut the seal. Oh, I think I found it. Yeah. So again, I spent $30. I think that included shipping and everything. I think it was $30 altogether, which is, a little high when you got used to paying, about $5 each for the other issues. But due to its rarity and scarcity, I was willing to go that much just because I never saw one. So let's all cross our fingers. And if this does not end up being Tomb Raider number 9, you can watch me freak out. All right, good news, folks. It is indeed Tomb Raider magazine number 9. Oh, I can't tell you how happy I am to have this in hand. This completes the entire set. So, you get 6 sizzling posters in this one. So I haven't even got a chance to look at that. We're looking at it for the first time. It's got the Lucifer text issue in it. I wonder what its backup story is. It's got me wondering. Usually they have a table of contents in the front. Poster strands. Oh, and then the Lucifer text continued. So I think it has 2 issues from Lucifer text. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And this is the poster extravaganza. Look at that. That's cool. That's kind of funny how these posters, this is 2 different posters. So it looks like it's like big-headed Laura. Oh, look at that. That is neat. That is neat. Yeah, definitely got some cool posters in this one from the comic series. And then continuing that storyline. So that's pretty neat. Pretty neat indeed. Oh, look at the Tomb Raider art sent in by the readers. That's pretty cool. I like it. Oh, so I'm very excited for this mail call episode to finally have a full run of all 9 issues of Tomb Raider, the official magazine. Again, this came out, the magazine launched in 2001. And it like I said, only went 9 issues. So January 2002 was the last one. May 2001 was the first one. But it is such a cool treat for Tomb Raider fans of both the video game and the comic book, because it is those large scale, really beautiful looking versions of the comics inside with additional stuff. There's usually some kind of interviews or just additional information in there. I mean, you could win a Tomb Raider skateboard right there. So I think these are really neat. Again, aside from number 9, which can be hard to find, again, I did plunk down $30 for that one, but I really wanted to finish the run. So now the next question is, I got to get with our friend Tim Benson at Omaha Bound. I've only ever had him bind regular comic size stuff for me, so it would be interesting to see. I don't think he'll have any problem scheduling up a binding of this larger scale. Again, it's about 12 by 9. And I think I would have these bound into a hardbound volume. That would be really, really cool. So yes, I am very excited. Let's bring the feature to the top. Number 9, hardest one to find. Again, probably, and I'm guessing here, but probably because it is the last of the magazine run, and usually the last run gets the lowest print number. I ended up having to wait out on eBay. Like I said, I set up one of those email alarms, and I ended up having to wait out, oh geez, probably close to a year before it finally tripped. One that was what I was looking for. So that one, if you're going to be looking for these 9, heads up, might be harder to find. You might luck up into one though, for all I know. But 1 through 8 were surprisingly easy to find, surprisingly affordable. So get on that for now. You know that this is one of those things that once more and more people discover it, it's going to go up. So anyway, that's today's mail call. I was pretty excited by that. As usual, I would encourage you guys to like and subscribe. Of course, that's the YouTube way, right? But we definitely would appreciate your subscription here on the channel. And definitely check us out at Longbox Crusade across all social media platforms. I can probably bring the camera back around. Hey, it's me. Yeah, go ahead and like and subscribe to Longbox Crusade. Anywhere you can find us. We're mainly a podcast platform, but we do these fun little videos from time to time when we talk about cool stuff like Tomb Raider Magazine, Tomb Raider comics. We love it. Of course, you want to become a Crusaders Club member. That is our Patreon. Go to patreon.com/longboxcrusade. You can get on that for as little as $1 a month. I would say the people's favorite benefit that they get out of that is they get priority seating to be guests on our show. So if you ever want to be a guest on one of our many, many podcasts, that's a quick way to do that. We also do raffle prizes and stuff like that. You get to vote on show programming. You get episodes of stuff early. There's a lot of cool things involved in that. So that's patreon.com/longboxcrusade. I think I've done everything I can to pay the bills around here. Although a shout out to Doc Strange who came in. I don't know when he did this. I lost track of the chat a while ago, so he could have been here for a while. But hey, Doc Strange, thanks for stopping by to talk about Tomb Raider Magazine. I love different formats for comics, and magazine format is definitely, I love digest format. Magazine format is definitely one of my favorites. In fact, I'm thinking about when I've already released shameless self plug here. I've already released Hamilton versus Burrow Werewolf Tale, the comic book. It's had its second print run. I'm really thinking about, once I have the next comic release called Shipwrecker. After that, we have one called Francisco Stein coming up. I'm thinking once I get all 3 of those done, doing the trilogy in a magazine size. So that'd be fun. Anyway, that's just what I got going on. Once again, thank you guys so much for supporting the Longbox Crusade. And we'll catch you guys in another video. Maybe if I get something cool in the mail. Until then, I will act frozen. Thanks for stopping by, everybody, and checking out these Tomb Raiders with me. I'll see you around. Let me hold one up and then act froze.